hope it's not an org curse collect. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 398 for the week of July 14th, 2020. That's how this week's episode is. FaZe Out. And if you didn't know what happened over the weekend, you're soon going to be finding out. My name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man with the tournament announcement in the show, Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing good, man. As you said, yeah, announcement just went out right before the show. I saw you add it to the show notes. I'm like, I made the show.
You fucking did it, dude.
I did it.
You did it. But that's the thing, Will. You make the show every week.
Oh,
because you're here. You're doing the thing.
Yeah, we're doing the thing.
You're doing the thing.
Okay.
You're doing even more of the thing because you're right. Now, not only are you in the show, but you're in the show notes. You've made it. This is what everybody aspires to be, Will. This is it.
That was the goal, was just to make Pro Talk show notes.
Oh, my God. Well, congratulations. You made it. Fuck.
Oh, let's go. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Just got back from my daughter's swimming lessons. She has graduated to the next class, so she'll be starting that up in the fall, which is very exciting. Thank you.
Let's go.
Yes, good. Congratulations to her. And yeah, other than that, just chilling, man. I'm getting antsy. I'm just getting real antsy about SLC in a few weeks. Like, all I want to do is just be there, be with you guys, hanging out. Like, that's literally all that I want to be doing. Have a couple work projects needed to get done ahead of time, but like, other than that, like, kind of brain's basically kind of focused on that. So it's okay.
Yeah. No, watching these online events, the Pro League, the qualifiers, I'm ready for LAN.
Oh, dude. I'm ready to hopefully lay a lot of this online discussion to rest, as it was. And like, this isn't me trying to be an asshole. Like, genuinely, with all the open series completed, the qualifiers done, the scrims obviously are still taking place here and there. Teams might be taking a little bit of time just to relax before the event. I know that there's going to be boot camps that are going to be happening ahead of the LAN as well. I'm really excited for. We've had a little bit of a break here, right, between DreamHack and SLC coming up. So hopefully now, with all the practice being put in, hopefully we can lay a lot of this online stuff to rest. Teams can show up when they need to, and hopefully just have a fucking great event.
Yeah, agreed.
Awesome. Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
What do we have this week?
SLC team passes are officially on sale. Rosters are confirmed ahead of SLC and phasing out of the qualifier. But without further ado, let's get into some competitive news. The Envy Shop Bundle is back. This is by Envy. Multi-core armor coating, previously only released on the Mark 7 core. Multi-weapon coating, previously only released on the BR. The Envy Visor, the Envy Emblem, and the Envy nameplate. They're all available in the bundle. Again, the bundle is back in the store. And again, just to make sure people understand, no, this does not mean that Envy are in the HCS partnership program. That is not what this means. This is just a cool thing that the HCS is allowing to have happen again, with Envy coming back into the scene. And because the bundle was already existing before, they did a good thing here. They brought it back for people to purchase, or for people who have already had them, they're accessible amongst the cores and everything. So go check it out if you haven't already. Then, this was kind of a long time coming since the org's announcement. Like, the announcement of the org existing in the first place. Okay? Nemesis merch, the pre-order for SLC pickup is live right now. So just to allow people to understand here, for U.S. residents, okay, because I'll get to international because they literally made an announcement today regarding international. But for U.S. residents, if you are going to be attending SLC, you can pre-order the Nemesis jersey and Nemesis plushie for pickup at SLC. Okay, so you order it through their portal, and in the shipping options, it doesn't even give you an option to ship if you're in the US, because it says SLC pickup, and it'll have your name attached to it and everything there. So, to read their tweet. It says, massive news for U.S. friends. Our 2025 jersey and plushie will be available for pre-order and pickup at the HCS Salt Lake City Major. Look for the Nemesis booth and be the first to get dripped up. So yes, they will have a fucking booth at SLC, which is insane.
That's awesome.
Big fucking fan, Will.
Another EU team having a booth at a major is just incredible.
Absolutely. And realistically, the only time we've had it before was Quadrant. Back before
at
they
Worlds.
It was. Yep, it was at Worlds. So really fucking cool about that. And can't wait to see people dripped out Nemesis stuff. It's going to be a great time. And you already fucking know I got my order in, so I'm picking that shit up as soon as we get the fuck in there, I'm picking my shit up.
I figured.
Oh, absolutely. But I said I would talk about international shipping, and that's because international shipping is available right now. Okay? So if you wanted to get in on that, go check it out. And then also, another really cool kind of collaboration thing happening here, talking about merchandise. Nemesis and Lies Infantry merch collab is live now as well, and those will be at the Nemesis booth at SLC. So they, Lies have been doing a lot of cool shit with their artwork. I know I dogged on them, and I stand by it. Like, Will, do you remember when I gave them shit for the website, when you could order their poster? And on their website, it just had the fucking green flames everywhere.
Oh, yes.
That's them. But the shirts look awesome. So go ahead and make sure you pick those up if you're going to be in SLC. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. S&D Extraction is here, and it's officially not in the HCS, as we knew, but we were waiting for absolute confirmation because there was discrepancies between what Tashi was saying, what the Waypoint articles were saying. Yes, what we already thought was real is factual at this point. S&D Extraction is not in the HCS. Tashi states, while this won't be featured in HCS, we are really pumped about S&D Extraction going live for Ranked and Social today. This was when the update went live last week. A huge thank you to McRips and Artifice's Lab for their partnership and in building this experience with us. See you online. Will, we're going to talk about S&D Extraction later. I'll just ask you, I'm not looking for thoughts right now, but have you played it yet?
Yes, like 2 rounds of it.
Okay. I'll get you in Will's Adventures because I'm curious your thoughts on the couple rounds that you had played. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Before we move on,
yeah.
Did we get John his woo?
Oh, who's that? Who's John?
Oh, never mind.
John with the 26-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you so much. I'm fucking sorry I missed it. That's my bad.
That's all. We just started rolling. All good.
Yeah, and actually, thank you, John, for the 60 bits as well for gigantifying fucking some dabs.
Let's go.
Gigantifying those dabs. Talked about it very briefly at the very beginning, and here it is again. SLC team passes are available right now. So if you have not picked up your team pass yet for SLC and you're going to be competing, make sure to do so. $250 gets you all 4 players and a coach. And the big thing to keep in mind is with all of these LANs that have been taking place is that if you are signing up, you need to be signed up with your whole team in order to purchase the team pass. Okay? You can register without the full team, but in order to purchase the team pass, all 4 players and or the coach need to be registered, need to be signed in, signed up, all ready to go before the pass can be purchased. So there you go. Do it up. Speaking of SLC, Will, they're looking for referees. This is by Mark. He states, looking for 4 referees local to Salt Lake City area for the upcoming HCS Major. Please DM me or reach out on Discord, Mark614, if you're interested or know of anyone. So if you live in the SLC area and you're going to be attending the event and you want a paid opportunity, go check it out. Get some reps in and see if it's something that you're interested in. You know? Next up. Ladies tournaments are coming soon. This is by Women of Halo. No details to be revealed yet, but keep your eyes open for announcements, ladies. In the meantime, I would start running games and finding your team of 4. Don't wait until the last minute. Get those teams going now. And if it's going to be any indication of any other Women of Halo tournament that's gone on, they're all fucking amazing. So
yes.
please make sure that, to all the ladies out there, please make sure that you're getting those reps in, getting those teams together, because whenever the announcements come, they're going to be awesome. Don't really like putting the expectations out there, but will kind of like an SSG with SLC expectation of it being the best major of the year, of it being an amazing time. I feel the same way about Women of Halo tournaments. They never disappoint.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Will, speaking of tournaments, I'm going to let you take this away.
I was kind of hoping you would read it.
Do you want me to?
Your narration over it. Go for it.
All right. We have the Halo Infinite 2v2 charity tournament being announced by Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem.
Hi.
Will states... Will states...
I love this. Let's go.
Round up, Spartans. Grab your duo and join us in a Halo Infinite charity 2v2 tournament supporting Texas flood relief. July 27, 2020, VAT at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you know he was saying the fucking fat in there. 1 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/I am Mr. Mayhem. If you're not following him, you should be. Sign up at the form included in the Google Doc of the show to the show, along with the tweet that's there as well. And play for a cause. Here's how the breakdown is going. $10 per player, $20 per duo, obviously.
Just wanted to make that clear.
Yes. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that chime in there.
I want to be thorough here, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Get all the info out there.
Oh, my God. 60% goes to the prize pool. 40% will be donated to Salvation Army Disaster Services. Max of 64 players. Can't wait to see you there. And then a wonderful graphic included as well.
Yes, done by Fortune Cookie, of course. So shout out Fortune Cookie.
Shout out Linz. So Will, anything you want to talk about the tournament that you're putting on?
Yeah, obviously recently moved to Texas. This tragedy really hit hard. Areas surrounding me, you know, there's not in any danger here, which is feel very fortunate. There's a river, maybe like a 20-minute drive, but no danger from that. And wanted to put on a tournament. I've been thinking about doing like just a tournament for a long time. The opportunity came up, the idea hit, and rolling with it. So, going to be doing full broadcast, getting casters on board, all that stuff. I'm going to be running production, admins, like we're doing the whole bit for it. And yeah, just excited to get this going.
I'm really fucking excited. I think this is a really cool thing that you're doing. I love how it's going to a good cause as well. Especially from like, not to sugarcoat, like it was absolute destruction and devastation that happened because of those. So really fucking cool what you're doing. And yeah, I can't wait to see it all happen. I hope a shit ton of people sign up. And again, max 64 players, I believe was what the tweet said.
Yep.
So yeah, sign up, please, and understand that yes, while there's an entry fee, it's going towards the prize pool and the great cause as well. So like, just understand that is where the money is going. And yeah, take some time out of your weekend, play some fucking Halo with your friends, and just know that it's going to a good cause.
Yeah. There's like no money staying with me for this. This is all going back to the players and to the charity. So
see,
that's the reason for the split.
There it is. There it is.
Shio, yes, during the stream, we will have a link available for those who would like to donate. And I can actually get that running. I was going to get it running this week. So if anybody wants to donate, we can get that going.
You just reminded me of something as well. But that is
quick fuse. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
All right. Sorry for the pause, audio listeners.
Oh.
Okay. Will, anything else you wanted to talk about with the tournament that's going to be taking place soon?
I should have prepared more. I was busy getting that tweet out right before the show, but no, that's all I got for now.
Sounds good. Hunter, welcome back. Good to see you. All right, and that's it for the competitive news. Which means, Will, it's time for you to talk about Rostermania!
Yeah, a few teams coming together. We'll start off with Caution. This is going to be Venom, Ryu, Lollies, President, and Sunny Down as a coach. I'm going to go a little out of order here. Next up, Lies was Ivanized, Leaderness, Collective, Azency, and Zeno as a coach. Then we also have Omit Black. So Omit getting another team together. This is Ezo, Ice Kid, Morgan, and Lido. And then last but not least, I don't know if anybody's been following it, but APG put on the tryouts for the Believe the Hype roster. That has finally been announced. And that's going to be Facty, Sirion, I think it's supposed to be Lil Gators, and Complexion.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate, APG going through all that, getting some highlights on some AM players, putting a team together, again, just supporting the scene even further, which is just awesome to see. That's what we want. That's what we need.
Absolutely. Oh, man. I know Fuse. It was a long pause. I'm sorry. Okay. Will, thank you for running through those as always.
Of course.
Sorry, I'm trying to add shit because I'm trying to keep it fresh in my mind. But yeah, congratulations to the Believe the Hype guys. That's really fucking cool. Hopefully they're able to kind of make a splash here in the open bracket at SLC and really just put that practice to good use here. Now that they are that full squad, they're able to run things the way that they need to, and just very excited and curious how they're going to perform in SLC. Now that they're going to have the time to put the reps in together. But granted, it's not a ton of time. So hopefully they're making the best use of it, and we'll see what happens comes SLC.
Yeah. Oh, Verb.
Yeah, I was waiting for Verb because I had a feeling he was going to have something, and I'm waiting. I'm curious if Papa Lucid's going to be here. Absent, thank you so much for the fucking 20-month resub. You get a whoa, greatly appreciated. As always, my friend. Okay. Will.
Yeah.
Time for your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcomment.com. Check out noobcomment.com for all your Halo esports needs. On Tuesday, July 15th, because we have the Pro League match that already took place today that's in the recap, so don't worry about that. On Tuesday, July 15th, we have the LVT Halo Pro League match of Complexity going up against Shopify. Will, this one, again, it's online. Okay? But Complexity have been doing the fucking dirty work online. They've been playing very well.
They have been.
Yep. So, but then again, you are going against one of the teams that are in the top conversations. But again, this is online. So I'm very curious about this matchup. I'm curious if Complexity are able to keep the momentum going. And yeah, we haven't seen the matchup yet. So this will be the first time we get to see this matchup. I'm excited.
Yeah, agreed.
Then on Wednesday, July 16th, we have another Pro League match. TSM going up against Envy. Okay. Well, you know me. I'm a big proponent of online not mattering.
Yeah.
TSM have not been playing well.
They have not. We kind of know they're a LAN team though, right? Like this has been their history.
Yes. But again, I want to see him do something. Like not to be the meme with like the thing, the dude poking the thing with the stick. But like, come on, do something. But like, that's kind of how I feel right now.
Yeah.
And I would just want to see him. It's like we say all the time. We want to see all these teams performing, right? It's just TSM have not. And yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
Ash says online doesn't matter, but that's a problem in the Pro League because bottom two won't play on LAN. Exactly, Ash. And that's why, I mean, getting it all back, right, to I'm gonna sound like a piece of shit. It gets me back to the whole thing, Will, of like, I was more so kind of upset that pro players were upset that the format needed to be changed for the pro league.
Yeah.
And quick fuse, I promise I'm not missing that. I'll get to it. But like, obviously now they're playing one series a week, $1,000 per series, which is awesome. Like, that's fucking great. But like, there are ramifications for not performing well in this. Like, at the end of this, you have a 50K land. This isn't a scrim.
Yeah.
You know, and I just want the teams to be performing better. That's all. Quick fuse with the 5 gifted subs. You get a woo, 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 woo. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Greatly appreciated. Goddamn. You have to blame the coach. Went on vacation the last event. Won the fucking thing. They were at Cancun for a month while their team started their training camp. TSM started training camp late. They still have to get in shape. Oh my God, Verb, you're ridiculous. Oh my God. Weasel D and LVT is calling them show matches. I mean, I don't know why I don't know. I don't necessarily care about that. I'm just happy the Pro League's a thing, and I just want all teams competing at their best, and TSM to me have not been, which is unfortunate because, Will, you're right. Like, we do tend to see them perform better on LAN, and I'm a big proponent of like chemistry and whatnot, and they've played together for a long time, but then again, that could come to bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll leave it at that. And then finally, another match that we've all been kind of waiting to see here, although we kind of all expect what to happen. On Thursday, July 17th, the last Pro League match of the week is going to be Optic going up against SSG. And SSG are 0-2 right now in the Pro League, Will. And if I'm to put my prediction cap on for a second, I'm expecting them to go 0-3 by the end of this week.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I'm curious how they're going to play Optic. And that's really what I'll be looking for in that match. Are the games close? You know, you expect Optic to have that clutch factor, but how will SSG handle those situations?
Yep. I agree with that as well. It's kind of like when we talked about before, Will, where you asked me, we talked about like expectations for FaZe, expectations for SSG come SLC. And like I said, I don't think they need to win it. I don't think they need to necessarily take second or whatever, but wherever as long as they're in the third, fourth conversation and the games are close, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think for SSG, I'm kind of in a similar mindset. And that's not to talk about like, oh, who won the trade or what? I don't fucking care. It's more so, are these players working well together after this change had taken place on a LAN environment? That's what I'm curious about. Nah, you're the fucking GOAT, quick views. You're the fucking GOAT. SSG just need to omit on the schedule. Yeah. Oh man, they are. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some may say that omit should have been omitted from the Pro League, but you know.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Now they won the match and they needed to win. They won the matches they needed to win in order to get in. So there it is. Saturday, July 19th, we have the Booty Goons Boot Camp Platinum and Below 4v4 draft is taking place, which is really fucking cool. And then Saturday, July 19th and Sunday, July 20th, another really fucking cool thing. The Halo Delta LAN Halo 2 4v4. Again, this is classic hardware. I believe it's going to be on CRTs and stuff like that as well. Just really, really fucking cool. So if you're going to be there and you're attending, that's amazing. Would love to hear people's experiences. Excuse me. And it's not just a Halo 2 4v4 that's happening there. There's going to be more. Like, there are going to be other classic tournaments taking place. I think there's going to be some MCC tournaments as well. So, just, again, really, really fucking cool. Mike says sub and omit black. They might do better. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Also, Zarn with the 46-month resub and Riz with the 23-month resub. Hot fucking damn, you both get a woo-woo! Thank you so much for the resubs.
Guys, appreciate it.
God damn. And that's it for the extended version of the upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we got?
We'll start off with a few scrims, run through these quick. On Tuesday, July 8th, Envy took 8 maps to Omit's 5. On Thursday, July 10th, FaZe took 8 maps to Envy's 1. And on Friday, July 11th, Envy went 6-6 with Complexity.
Thank you for not saying which team, quote unquote, won the scrim. I love the way you worded that. That sounded that sounded perfect. Like I'm not joking. Like that genuinely sounded perfect the way that was said. So thank you.
No worries. I know your feelings about scrims.
Wait, what? No, they're the most important thing in the world, man.
Moving on. LVT Halo Pro League match results.
Yes.
Envy went 4-2 against SSG, winning that map. Complexity 4-0'd TSM. Shopify 4-0'd Omit. Optic 4-1 Envy. And then FaZe 4-0'd and Omit just a little bit ago today.
So Will, here are my very basic overall thoughts based off of last week's matches, okay? SSG are not looking good. They're just not. They're not looking up to the standard that we expect them to. I'm not saying they look horrible. They don't look good. Okay.
Okay.
Envy looking pretty good. I would say that they're looking pretty good. Complexity looking great. Not just looking good. They're looking great. Yeah, Michael, you guys got work to do. Okay. I said good, not great. Get back in the lab, motherfucker.
Can't let Michael get too hot.
Yeah. You can't let Michael, a non-player on the team, get too hot. You're right, Will. You can't let that ego go fucking running, you know? Jesus Christ. TSM they look bad. If I were to, they just look bad in my opinion. Shopify, they look great. Optic, they look great. FaZe look genuinely great as well. But if there was one that I was just, oh my God, he is here.
Oh, the Tiger's here.
He is here. If Tiger Tom, Papa Lucid, you'll get your woos in a minute, I promise. But Will, if there was a team that I was to give the god awful moniker to, it's Omit. I don't know what the fuck is kind of going on there. But they're just not playing well together at all. Whether it be individual performances, whether it be team performances, they're just not, it's just not there.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I will say in the first game of the Pro League match today, Omit took the first round to Oddball, but it just felt like FaZe needed a minute to warm up.
Yeah.
And then once they did, they took the next 2 rounds handily.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. Sucks to see this happen. Like, obviously I want all the teams to perform well, and I'm not just saying that like just to blow smoke out my ass. Like, I mean it. Like, I want all the teams to perform well. And from all the other shit that's happened, and I stand by the league's decision, but from all the shit that happened, all the shit that happened previously with Spartan, like I want him to do well. Like I'm genuinely rooting for him with the chip on his shoulder, and he's playing for his brother and everything. I think that's incredible. It's just, it's not going well. And yeah, if they don't perform on LAN, then I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because this team really does kind of feel like the ragtag, like the misfits, basically.
Yeah. Like the quote unquote leftovers that didn't make other teams or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've seen it work out in the past too. So like, yeah, let's. I'm not saying they will, and my expectations are not high, but let's see if they can click when it comes time for SLC.
Sounds good.
Go. Oh, is it Poet? Might help if I actually have the stream manager up on my fucking computer. Yeah, go Poet. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And Tom with the 10 fucking gifted, you get a woo, 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 woo.
I got buttons too.
We're going to get fucking DMCA'd so quick, dude.
It was
Holy
2 seconds.
Shit. I'm
2
telling you,
seconds.
man.
We're
Twitch
fine.
is going to be on that shit.
We're okay.
No, I'm just giving you shit.
I
Oh, my God. All right. Thank you so much, Tom, though, for the gifted. Really greatly appreciated.
Yes, thanks, Tom.
You're probably... Take a deep breath, Josh. I know, right? You're not going to like what I have to say, though. In just a little bit, I promise.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Will, do you, any other observations that you've had from the Pro League so far with the matches that we've seen, the teams that we've seen?
I mean, besides SSG not looking good as I expected, everything else has been going kind of to script, so to say.
Sure. You know, I'll be that guy, Will. I will say that complexity have surprised me. I know at the end of the day, Will, that this is still online, and I've said it before, and I said it earlier in this episode. I'll say it again. I'm curious and I'm excited to see how they perform at SLC. But yeah, they've been playing very fucking well, and if they can keep that consistency, and they can do. We've seen glimpses, right? Now, obviously, it's a different team. This wasn't with King Nick and Ryan Noob and whatnot. But we've seen glimpses with the previous complexity roster on, like, being able to take down a team in pool play and whatnot and cause that quote-unquote upset at that time of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
But then when push comes to shove, when it actually matters during bracket play and whatnot, things don't necessarily go their way. So, yeah, if they're able to keep this consistency and they're able to perform well at SLC, I'll be fucking ecstatic. Because, like I said, well, I have no expectations, right? No expectations anymore. I need to see results, and like they've been putting in that work. They've been doing a great job online. But yeah, I'm excited to see if it happens at SLC as well. So yeah, they've been surprising to me.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
All right. Should we move on to some of these open championships?
I think we should. And Zarners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. SLC is going to be a treat. A fucking
I can't
treat.
wait. I can't wait, man.
Oh.
All right. Let's move on. Australia, New Zealand, Salt Lake City Open Championship results. Third place went to a team called Caution, Venom, Ryu, Lollies, and President. Second went to Look at My Screen C, which was Plasma Jr., Madsy, Benno. And first went to Mind Freak, Schoolmeister, Sways, Barcode, and Rice.
Are you ready?
There it is.
That took a minute to work. I pressed it and I was looking at the Audacity and I'm like, oh, did it go through? Because I don't hear it. And then it kicked in. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Jesus.
Stream Deck's lagging, man.
What the fuck? Oh, sorry, Will. That was wow.
That's all right. That's all right. It still came through.
It did. We got there.
All right. From the Mexico region for their Open Championship, third place went to Just for Fun. This was, let's say, Tabo, Pink Sakura, Lunatics, and Stun. Second went to Alpha. This was Lore, Magico, Rourke, and Strikey. And first went to Ether. Surprise, surprise. Drift, Tapping Buttons, Acid, and Noble. For EU, third place went to LJ Fan Club. This was Pantho, Zove, Sticka, and Kimbo. Second went to Z10, Bastos, Sika, Mighties, and Chick. And first went to Nemesis, Woodham, Snipetrone, SLG, and Glory. And from Wonderboy, second HCS 3P of the year, third Flawless Tourney of the year. Those guys are just dominating the scene.
They
EU scene.
They are. And the cool part about them is that they can back it up on land when it matters as well.
Yeah.
So again, excited to see what they do. We'll talk about pools for SLC in a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, excited to see what they're able to do.
All right. Next up, results for the North America Salt Lake City Pool Play Qualifier. Run through your top 6 here. We had Omit, Breaking Shot, Huss, Lethal, and Spartan, Tenrai, Envor, Looney, Super CC, and Suspector. 4th, getting 9th seed in pools, Common, Haynes, Mortally, Inceptify, Envy. In 3rd, getting the 8th seed, Descendant, Piggy, Precision, and Yaxon. Cloud9 getting the 6th seed. In 2nd, Avicii, Boo Boo, Collect, and Sab. And taking it home was Complexity in 1st. Cherish, King Nick, Mental, and Rynoob getting the 5th seed.
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Obviously, bracket and VODs for tournaments are included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show.
Fuck yeah. Couple, before we get to the FaZe thing, couple things to point out, right? Is Cloud9 kind of showing up here. Showing up, showing out. They weren't able to defeat Complexity to get that number 1 from the qualifier, but hey, still taking 2nd in the qualifier, still qualifying for pools regardless. Really fucking cool to see out of them. Hopefully that collect pickup works in their favor come SLC time. Really excited to see what they're able to do. Hopefully we get the inconsistency out of the team, get some consistency in for having some proper good placements. Would love to see it happen. Envy was honestly based off the FaZe situation, right? I was kind of expecting them to either take the 2nd place or the 1st place spot. That did not happen. They took 3rd here. And then again, they just continue to show out online right now. Complexity doing some great work. It went to a 2nd grand final series in this tournament.
Yeah, did you see the 50-49 Slayer?
I did not.
Oh, the last kill was literally like basically 2 1-shots, and the last kill to reset the bracket came in like 0.01 second before that player killed the teammate at 49-49. It was incredible.
Oh,
that's why we love 49-49 Slayers.
That's why we fucking love that shit. I'm so fucking sick of, I fucking like Slayer, man. There's no skill in it, man. Yeah, fucking shut up. Slayer's awesome. You get those moments. You know how many times we get those moments? We get them more often than you may think. Fucking.
These teams are closer. Like when Slayer comes up, man, it's good. It's good stuff.
It's so fucking good. And like, yes, I understand it can suck from like a slowdown standpoint. Like if both teams are trying, but that's the thing, is that both teams are trying to get that ever so slight edge on one another. And then once you're able to get that edge and get that advantage, you can make your play, you can make your push. Like, we've seen some incredible games, some incredible plays happen in Slayers, and it's just, there's nothing else quite fucking like it. Oh my God. I love that though. I fucking love that. So yeah, congratulations to Complexity taking the number 5 seed. They're going to be in Pool D, as a matter of fact. But Will, before we talk about the pools, talk about the FaZe situation here, right?
I feel like from your comments, you're going to be a little harsh.
Yeah. I'm not happy about it. Yes, Ash, I did see that, and I'll do the whole thing as well. Okay. So I got to give a shout out to, hold on. Again, sometimes Reddit's, oh my God. See, look at this shit. Crispy Corn Pops yet again with a fucking Reddit post. Shout out Crispy Corn Pops over on Reddit, man. So, Crispy Corn Pops was able to get a clip of Lucid stream today where Lucid talked about FaZe's decision to forfeit from the qualifier to disqualify themselves from the qualifier. Okay, they had a first round bye. They were going to go up against Mythic Gaming, as a matter of fact, but they DQ'd themselves from the tournament, and there you go. Okay. Based off how the qualifier would work out, and based off of how the amount of points that FaZe had going into it, they were more than likely guaranteed a pull play spot regardless, based off the points that they already had going into the qualifier. So let me just say this first. Did they need to compete in this? No, not necessarily. If they had the points necessary to qualify for pools, whatever pool it was, then technically, no, they did not have to play. But if you are going to sign up, if you are going to register to compete, then my expectation for you as a team, barring any actual issue, like technical, health, whatever it is, then I expect you to play. Okay? So, as we come to find out earlier on the Saturday, where the day one of the tournament was taking place, FaZe DQ'd themselves from the event. And again, based off the amount of points that they had, they were going to be automatically qualified for pools anyway. So then there was this huge discourse online, whether it be Twitter, Reddit, whatever, about, intentionally throwing games, intentionally throwing series, intentionally throwing the tournament, whatever it is. Oh, they don't want to get matched up against SSG if they win the qualifier, because my prediction was, I believe they would have won the qualifier, in which case they would be placed in Pool D with Space Station, right? Obviously, that wasn't the case. So there was a whole discourse about they were dodging SSG. They don't want to play against SSG on LAN, in that moment. They don't want to be in the same pool as them. Oh, they're actually dodging this team or that team or whatever it is. So Ash says there's been a lot of discussion about the eligibility for LAN if you don't actually register for the qualifier or the LAN open bracket, though. Otherwise, how is your roster officially locked? Ash, I can see that too. I understand. I can see that too. Okay, so that was all of that, right? Will, let me, before I get to my take, and I'm curious yours as well, obviously, before I get to what our takes on it, again, shout out to Crispy Corn Pops over on Reddit, because got a clip from Lucid's stream. I wanted to play the clip. We're just going to listen. I'm not going to change the screen or anything. We're just going to listen to the clip. Will, I'm sorry if it doesn't come through properly on your side. It is in the show notes if you wanted to just open it too. It's up to you.
Gotcha.
Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. Then again, you might hear double audio, so I'm sorry if that's the case. Are you bringing it up, Will, or what's up?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to this Lucid clip here. I've already listened to it before. So I have my thoughts on it already, but want to listen to it for the show that haven't heard it yet, or maybe they have and just get it, whatever. Here is Lucid's take on the situation that had happened from the qualifier where FaZe DQ'd themselves.
Brother, if you think what we did is the biggest concern of what people do in any layer of competition and what people in Halo do and whatever is in their best interests or advantages or whatever, you are delusional. You don't have to agree with what we did. I'm not asking you to do that. But we're fine. We're happy with the pool B. You get a weekend off. It is not that deep. That's just what that stems from. If you don't think that people, other teams wouldn't do what we did, they had the opportunity to, you are... Again, there are things that have happened to me, the things that I know that people do that are absolute breaks in competitive integrity at all times. that happens so frequently that being able to just use the points that we've earned to get the pool play spot that we just are fine with, and I don't have much else to say about that. Not much else to say. You either get it or you don't.
So that was the clip. And again, like if for the audio listeners, if that didn't come through well, I'm sorry. The link is in the show notes. It'll be in the description of the episode, so you can go check it out if you're interested as well. Okay. My biggest thing, Will, is competitive integrity. That's the basis for basically all the opinions that I have are kind of rooted in competitive integrity. And I saw the comments on this Reddit post. Again, shout out Crispy Corn Pops. And like there were comments being like, well, pro players have actively played with like Monster to get a better spot, you know, because of the cheating allegations and all that, but he's really good online and blah, 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 blah. And I get that. But my problem is, okay, so the Monster thing, if I'm going to address that very briefly, because based off of what we've seen from the Leaf app and whatnot, he has been banned. Like his main account has been banned for like it's been banned for the cheating, all that shit, right? The teaming with him and everything, and again, this is going to sound horrible, okay? Now knowing what we know. But the teaming with him stuff, that happened before he was officially banned. Okay? And from what we've been told and from what we know, the HCS does investigations on players and whatnot and then makes the decisions themselves. Okay? So I get it. If you want to be mad at the players for teaming with Monster and whatnot, and maybe I sound like a hypocrite right now, and if I do, I'm sorry. But if you want to blame the players for teaming with him, that's fine. And frankly, it paints them in a worse light for me now too, knowing that Monster has been banned. But nothing had been done before that, right? So when they were teaming with him, he was banned for cheating at that point. So take that for what you will. And again, I sound like a hypocrite. The other thing, so regarding like the DQing themselves from the tournament, I'll go two ways with the information that we know, right, Will? The first thing I'll say is, if they needed to register, Ash, kind of like what you were saying, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but like just kind of like what you were saying, where like, how do you know the roster's confirmed if they don't register, so on and so forth, right? I understand. If they just needed to register, and then they had the intention of, we just need to register to prove our rosters, like just to prove what our roster was, but we weren't actually going to compete in this, but we needed to do this because of this reason, because of this rule or whatever, I can understand that. I can, because if it is stated like, hey, you need to do this because we need to have your roster confirmed, and this gives us the paper trail to confirm that this is what it's going to be before the actual event. Okay. But I think that's where the Start GG registration comes into play, in which case that's where the roster is confirmed. So really my gripe comes with the whole, my other viewpoint on this. And I just hate the idea of forfeiting an event when you could have just fucking sat there and competed and actually gave it your all. There's no Start GG registration for pools teams. Thank you very much, Ash, for that clarification. So again, I stand by what I said before then. It just doesn't sit well with me, Will. It just doesn't sit well at all. Like if you are going to register to compete in the qualifier or any tournament, like I don't fucking care what it is. If you're going to register to compete, then I expect you to compete, barring any like actual factor that would prevent you from doing so, whether it be technological, health, whatever. Okay. And so, and here's the other thing. I got to make sure I'm careful with this because I don't want to accuse them. And there's Jay. Jay, I'll read your statement in a second because I want to make sure this is understood as well. And this is without any outside factor influencing what I'm talking about. Everything that had been discussed about forfeiting and like dodging teams and whatnot, those are all speculation. Those are not factual statements. Nobody knows definitively why FaZe DQ'd themselves from the event other than Jay, other than the players on the team. And to say otherwise is fucking asinine. And anybody that is saying, oh, this is why and this is why are dumb and they don't know what they're talking about. Because we don't know either. But what I will say, and again, I haven't read what Jay said yet. I will say that if the reason was to dodge a team or if a reason was to do such and such, then fuck that. Like that's fucking insane. Because in order to be the best team, you have to beat the best team. And I don't want to hear the whole talk about, well, other teams do this and other players do that and other sports do this. Then call them the fuck out. As a professional player, I would expect you to want the best competitive integrity for the game and the league that you're playing in. And that's traditional sports too. Like, I get it. It's easy for me to sit here. It's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, fucking call them out, call the shitters out, like things will change. I understand things might not change. I get that. Been around this world for a little bit, you know? But at the same time, if you just sit there and accept it, then these things are going to happen time and time again. And I hate that shit. So when Lucid talks about in his clip, well, if these teams do this and these players, like the things that I've seen and whatnot, well, I'm like, then fucking do something about it. Don't just sit there and say that, oh, well, fuck it, if they're doing it, you know. And for the record, he never said in his statement that they did anything nefarious, right? And again, I want people to understand, like everything, all the speculation out there that they're throwing and blah, 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 that's all speculation. It's not rooted in fact. But the thing that kills me is, like, if you sign up, I have the expectation that you're going to fucking play. That's what it comes down to for me. If you sign up, I have the expectation that you're going to play. I have the expectation that you're going to give it your all, and then you're going to accept the outcome, whatever it may be. Now, to read Jay's statements, and then Will, I'm curious your thoughts on the situation as well. Jay says, we legit have one single day off from now till the event. It was an opportunity to get a final break for the event and not play online Halo that practically makes no difference. Well, Jay, I agree with you there. Online doesn't fucking matter. So I'm glad we agree there. He says we have scrims every single day. Did we know we'd get Pool B if we didn't play? Sure. But we also know we're locked into pool play no matter what, and it's our last chance of having a weekend off. Also, easier pool equals harder bracket. It literally doesn't matter. And there's nothing easy about TSM and Nemesis, by the way.
I mean, Nemesis has beaten Optic in pools, right?
They have.
TSM's a LAN team. They don't show what they're going to be doing on LAN and online. I
really hope they show up though. Like I'm scared. Like, Will, I know online doesn't matter and I'm the biggest proponent of it, but like, man, I hope they will fucking show up. Oh man. And Jay, thank you for the information and the clarification, because frankly, I'm not kidding. I was going to DM you. Like, I was very, very close to just sending a DM. But at the same time, I think the reason why I didn't is because all of it is based upon speculation, right? And it's the reason why I keep saying it. To anybody out there that is saying that you're intentionally dodging or intentionally throwing or whatever it may be, that's not factual. And I don't want to sit here and say that it is. That's the reason why I said if it was the case, if that was what was happening, then I think that is unbelievably unjustifiable, and there should be consequences for those actions, regardless of what team, regardless of what player conducts it. I don't disagree, Jay. I don't disagree. I'm just, again, it's just the viewpoint that I have. And Filthy, I'm glad you said that, because that's the other thing that irritates the living shit out of me. Again, my expectation is if you sign up to compete, I expect you to compete. And I expect you to give your all. Will, your thoughts?
I'm kind of opposite of you here, where they knew they were locked into pools with their points. And they wanted, like, that's their decision, man. You know, and it kind of is what it is. They wanted a break. If they knew they were getting pool B, they knew they were getting pool B. Like, I'm kind of like Filthy says, it sucks for us as spectators, but it makes sense for them.
Tom says, well, since I had no conversation with my son Lucid over this apparent controversy, I will say this. I know for a fact that Tom, Joey, and team had the most integrity of any of the pro players, period. So before all the facts are in, don't cast aspersions. And that's the thing, Tom. Said it before and I'll say it again. There is no fact out there stating, like Jay was talking about too, there's no fact out there that states that FaZe were intentionally forfeiting or intentionally dodging a specific team or whatever it is. My thing from a competitive integrity standpoint is if you sign up, I expect you to compete. That's really what it's all rooted for me. That's it. So Will, thank you for your thoughts on that. And see, sometimes we disagree on things.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's why.
Very, very rarely, but.
And there is Jay with the basic confirmation that I was kind of waiting for. Jay said we had to sign up. If we didn't know if we'd get our pool play spot at all. And that's it. That's the kicker.
So if they wanted the weekend off, but they didn't have to sign up, this wouldn't have been as big of a deal as it was, but they had to sign up to get their spot.
Correct. And that's exactly what we talked about earlier. That's exactly it. So Jay, let me just ask you this point blank. That's what I want to know. If you didn't have to sign up, would you have signed up at all? Would you have competed at all? If you already knew that you had the points available and if you wasn't required that you sign up for this, would you? No? Okay, perfect. Okay, that's it. We didn't know if we had to or not.
So it wasn't clear. Communication. We can get back to the whole communication topic. Josh.
That's a big thing, yeah. Well, clear. Well, I mean, Ash corrected me too because I didn't know that if a pool play team had to sign up on Start GG or not, because every other team does. Same thing with SSG, like they had to sign up even though they didn't play. Yeah. I was going to say, Ash was fucking on them too.
Mm-hmm.
Ash was on Twitter fucking getting at SSG players in the organization. Josh asked him the real question. If they didn't know beforehand that they would end up in Pool B, would they have played? I think Verb just asked the question right there then. Will. So here are more than likely what the pools are based off of points, based off of qualifiers, so on and so forth. Pool A is going to be Optic, Envy, Unreal Nightmare, and an open bracket from losers bracket, an open bracket team from the losers bracket side. In Pool B, it'll be TSM, Nemesis, FaZe, and an open bracket team from the losers bracket again. In Pool C is going to be Shopify, Cloud9, Z10, and an open bracket team from the winners side. And in Pool D is going to be SSG, Complexity, Omit, and an open bracket team again from the winners side. Will, anything stand out to you in terms of these pools as they currently sit? Because real quick, I just want to say this very briefly. Because of what happened, this is basically how a traditional like pools layout would happen. Obviously, FaZe would be in the first spot there for Pool B, but hey, you have the top four, you know, in each pool this time.
All the pools.
Jay, thank you for coming in here, man. Appreciate you. And we'll see you in SLC.
Thanks,
good luck to the team. And again, thank you for the context. It's appreciated.
Context matters. God damn it.
Oh my God, it's like we had an episode titled that and everything. Crazy. Just crazy. And also, let me just say, Will, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off like this. I just wanted to put a fucking pin in this. The last thing I'll say is we speak our minds and we speak our truths on this show, right? That's with no outside forces influencing what we say, how we say things, whatever it may be. Okay? And that also goes that goes alongside, like, if a player comes in here, if Jay, a coach, comes in here, whatever it may be, and they're providing context, providing information, that's not going to necessarily sway opinions whichever way. Like, Will, like you said, context matters.
Mm-hmm.
If we see something, we're going to say something, we're going to call it out. Plain and simple. Okay? And there's a reason why time and time again, the folks that are saying that they were doing this because of this, they were doing this because of that, it was not factual. They don't know. Because the only people that do know what they did and why they did it are going to be the players and the coach of FaZe. So again, thank you to Jay for coming in here, for providing that context. Appreciate it. And Tom, thank you for the gifted.
Yes.
You have a great night, sir.
Have a good night, Tom.
Fareed, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. What's up, Tools? Welcome back. So, Will, I'm sorry. Pools, your thoughts. What do you got?
Yeah, like you said, we have the top four, or what we consider the top four, in separate pools. People are saying FaZe wanted the easier pool. I'm still not convinced that TSM and Nemesis are the easier pool after what we've seen from SSG. Now, Complexity's been on the rise, but that's online.
Mm-hmm.
LAN sometimes tells a different story. I mean, anybody going up against Optic, Shopify, they're the top two. It's going to be iffy for them, right? So, pool, I don't know. Like, pool, if they played in one, Pool D may have been just as hard or as easy as Pool B. I don't think they're hiding from anyone. I honestly think they just wanted a break. If you had to play Halo for 10 hours a day, 14 days straight, you might want a little bit of a break too. And this is their opportunity to take it because they were already locked in.
To provide some additional context here, because of how the bracket would shape out, like based on your pool play spot, like based on your placing within the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how I should have just put this up so people understand, but here's this. The first place spot in Pool A will go against the second place spot in Pool B. The first place in Pool D will go against the second place in Pool C. The first in Pool C will go against the second place in Pool D, and the first in Pool B will go against the second place in Pool A. That's winners round one. So if we assume, right, because we're not in our preview episode for SLC yet, Will, but I would say that I think if I'm just going to provide some blatant fucking predictions here, I think Optic handily win Pool A. Because I think that they're not going to do the same shit that they've done the past 2 events in a row. I think they're actually going to do some things in pools. So I think they'll win their pool. I think that Shopify are going to handily win their pool as well.
Agreed.
So in Pool B, honestly, I know that TSM performed better on land, but honestly, I would give it to FaZe or Nemesis. And then Pool D, right now, as weird as it sounds, I think it's a toss-up between Complexity and SSG.
Same.
Okay. So therefore, like, let's just say hypothetically that FaZe do win that pool. If FaZe win Pool B, that means that they would be going up against the second place team in Pool A for their first matchup. Okay, so SSG wouldn't even be there either. And then on the opposite side, it'd be first in Pool C against the second in Pool D. So if Complexity win that pool, there's a potential that we see a FaZe SSG matchup in winners round 2. But that's the thing, right? There's so many different things that need to happen here in order for these narratives that are circling around to actually come to fruition. Like whether or not a team was dodging a different team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know.
Tool says there's a chance that FaZe is third in Pool B.
In Pool D. Or no, Pool B?
In Pool B, like they take third in that pool. If TSM come firing out the gates and Nemesis play like they do in pool play.
Yeah.
I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Pool B is the easier pool to be in, where people are saying they just wanted an easier pool.
I think both B and D. Like typically we have one kind of pool of death of an event where really if TSM actually show up like we kind of expect them to on a LAN environment, then I do think we have 2 pools of death in this situation with Pool B and Pool D.
Yeah. And I mean, Tool said it earlier too in chat. You can't game plan for champ bracket. It hasn't gone to plan in like 5 tournaments. So
exactly. Look at our predictions for the past like fucking 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there even an easy pool in SLC? Yeah.
I mean,
Pool C.
Without Shopify.
Oh, without the top team, then I guess no.
I mean, you're saying Pool C is the easiest pool with Shopify being there?
Yeah, because Shopify are going to easily win it. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
When I think of like, again, Will, we talked about this. When I think of a pool of death, I think there's an opportunity for nearly every team to win it, right?
Right.
So, and again, considering an open bracket team, the winner's side is going into Pool D. Something crazy could happen there, whether it be Ether. And granted, they didn't perform well previously, but hey, if they get there, something could happen there. Mind Freak with Barcode on the roster now, who knows there? But in my opinion, an easy bracket would be a team that is clear and away gonna win without any real competition. And that's no offense to the other teams there.
Yeah.
But I would say Optic should, if they fucking show up on a Friday, Optic should easily win that. And then Shopify should easily win theirs too. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. But yeah, Pool B and Pool D should be must-watch HCS.
All right.
So yeah, like at the end of the day, for me personally, it's my expectation is if you sign up, I expect you to compete. I expect you to bring it your all. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But I think the pools are going to be cool. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the Pool B and Pool D matches. Would love to see Collect bring his all for that Cloud9 roster in that Pool C. Try to make a statement there. I think that'd be really cool. And let's see how Envy kind of regroup after their performance at DreamHack. See if they can take it to Optic on a Friday. I'm excited for that matchup too. I'm looking at individual performances this weekend. Tools, give me your we're not doing SLC preview yet, but give me a few players to watch.
Be right back, Josh.
No problem. Collect and Advocacy. Love that. Yeah, Collect is really one of my. I want to know if he's going to be that X factor for that team. I want to know if he's going to be that player that's going to get them over the hump. Kind of like Barcode with Mindfreak. If Barcode is going to be that player to get Mindfreak over that hump and really push them to not just get into pool play, but actually get into bracket play. Like, get into bracket play, get to that spot. Let's see what happens after that. But like with Barcode there now, I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen so bad. Like the Kibbe not do well in the last two lands. I think dropping Septify from C9 was crazy. It was a weird one. Tools. I do not disagree. My kid just ripped another tooth out. She is now missing her 2 front teeth. I think this tournament needs to be the Frosty Showcase. That's the thing, right? Is like he does. This is no offense to fucking Frosty, dude. He's incredible. Multi-world champion, obviously. I want to see a consistent beatdown from him. That's what I want to see. I want to see consistent beatdowns from him throughout the entire tournament. That's what I want to see. Who places better at SLC, SSG, or Envy? That's a wow. I don't know. Thank God we're not doing predictions yet, Will, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. All right. Will, anything else you want to talk about with any of it, right?
I'm good on it all.
Awesome. 3 weeks, man. 3 fucking weeks. Tools like online doesn't matter. All right. Moving on. Regular news. Operation Reclaimer is out now by Halo Studios. S&D Extraction playlist variants. To play the ranked S&D Extraction playlist, you'll need to have completed at least 50 matches in Halo Infinite so that our matchmaking systems can pair you with the right competition and to like weed out the cheaters. There's no minimum match requirement for the social S&D Extraction playlist. Playstyle and maps are identical to ranked, with the exception that friendly fire is turned off. New action sack modes have been added, the Grave Mind and Thunderbolt. Halo Infinite playlist update by Halo Support. Featured rotational playlists, social and ranked variants of Seek and Deploy. S&D Extraction have rotated in. Delta Arena, Halo 3 Legacy, Griffball, and Ranked Squad Battle have rotated the fuck out. Some of the Delta Arena, Halo 3 Legacy, and Griffball playlist contents have been added to the Arena Social Staple playlist. Because if that playlist wasn't fucking massive already, now it's even more so. Thankfully, Match Composer is a thing.
Yes. 2
new modes, Gravebind and Thunderbolt, have been added to the Action Sack Staple playlist, and the map Corrosion has been removed from the Rumble Pit playlist based on player telemetry. In other words, it sucked ass. That's actually mean.
It was not played a lot.
There you go. It wasn't well received. Halo The Return by Halo Studios and Halo Moonrise over Mombasa by Halo Studios. Go check those out as well. Get some audio visual fixes in. And that's it for the regular news. Which means car games. Fuck that. Will's Adventures with a Nail over some other games too. Will. How about that S and the D?
Yes. The S&D Extraction. So yeah, tried the mode out. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. I think it needs a lot of changes to it. Yes, the UI is laggy when you're trying to buy. and not well like laid out to navigate, right? Like you have to scroll all the way to the end and hit A to back out of that menu to go to other menus. You can't just hit the B button to go back. There have been times where like I wanted to buy like one plasminade and I hit A, but then there's no sound, there's no Q, and then I hit it again because I didn't think it buys, and then I buy two and I'm like, God damn it. The other thing is like equipment stuff you pick up doesn't last round to round, right? Like a normal Counter-Strike mode, right?
Yeah.
If I buy a sniper and I only use 2 bullets, well, that snipe's gone next round.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's nothing that transfers.
That's weird.
Yes. So I think that needs to change. It's probably hard to restart rounds with, oh, the snipe only had 2 bullets in it, right? Like Halo's not set up for that.
Yeah. Because the only thing in my mind, right, is like an S&D in Call of Duty. The only thing that necessarily transfers over round to round is whether or not you have a kill streak you haven't used.
Yeah, but you don't. In Call of Duty, there's no like buying things.
No,
right?
I agree. I'm relating like the two. Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, and now Halo.
Yeah, it just hasn't been. I have not personally enjoyed it. There's people out there that do, and that's great for them, but it's not my thing. And
I know that Beth was talking about how like the buying menus in it are not intuitive either. So
yeah. But yeah, like I said, not my thing. At least in Infinite.
Yeah, I haven't dibble dabbled yet. Been playing some other stuff, but like you said, I've been seeing a lot of takes online that people are really enjoying it. I've seen some takes that the social experience, people just literally can't find fucking games, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, like the ranked experience, they're doing fine, but the social one, they're not able to find games, or it's an instance where like people quit right away.
Oh yeah.
So that's really unfortunate too. But yeah, I'm curious. The thing that I'm kind of more curious about, Will, is whether or not, and I have the feeling the answer is no, but then again, I shouldn't make an assumption. I should not make an assumption. I'm curious if they'll update it. Like, I'm curious if they'll quote unquote fix the unintuitiveness of the buy menus and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Because like it's all forged, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're able to make those upgrades.
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm very curious if they do. I don't want to make an assumption because right. It'd be really nice if they did.
Agreed. But yeah, obviously I've been playing Infinite, just the regular stuff, some ranked in all the playlists besides S&D. Just normal stuff, I guess. I've been feeling very off with my shot. Like I just can't hit that headshot right now. Something's going on.
We had the conversation about the controller earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think it's partly that? You got a good shot, so like then again, you have bad days. Like everybody has bad days.
Yeah. I don't know. The controller's been working fine. I did some updates, changed some PC settings for like my USBs. Mm-hmm. And it's been okay.
Okay.
I did try the game, sir. Did not feel good. So I returned that. Like I used it once and returned it.
Damn. Fucking damn.
Yeah, the Razer is like the perfect controller, except for the fact it has disconnecting issues.
Okay.
But yeah, trying to work my way back to feeling good with my shot. And then still playing some Madden 25. I have that franchise where I simmed very far in the future, 10 years, and I'm trying to rebuild the team. Team's currently 7-7. This might be the first winning record if we can close out some games at the end here and make the playoff. My division is horrible.
Okay.
Like I'm leading the division at 7-7.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So like, I'm still going to make playoffs.
Talking playoffs?
But yeah, rookie quarterback. My wide receiver number 1 is injured for 31 weeks, so he's out. And running back just went out as well for 4 weeks, so I have a rookie running back in. So team's a little bumped up, shaken up. Got some younger players trying to figure it out, but it's been fun trying to rebuild a team. But yeah, that's all I've really played. It's Infinite and Madden. What about you, sir?
Well, real quick, talking about the Gamester, right? So Tools says the Gamester is the GOAT. He loves it. Tools, so Will, you said you're a 4-paddle player, correct? Traditionally?
Yeah.
Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we talked about this, right? The Gamester only has 2?
Correct.
Okay. So Tools, how many, what amount of paddle player are you? And then
obviously 2 if he's using the Gamester.
He must. Well, I'm curious, like if he transitioned from a controller that had 4 and like readapted to use 2 instead. He says he used to use 3. Okay. He says I do wish it had 4. A pro version comes out this month. Does the pro version have 4? Or does it still have 2?
It has 4.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I believe.
Skaz says I was thinking of going Gamester over Razor. My trigger stop broke on the V3 and it randomly disconnects a lot. The pro version has 2 and 4 bumpers. Go ahead, Will. What were you going to say?
2 in the back, 2 by the bumpers. Interesting. So
no,
there's 2
Will.
up top like the Razor and 2 in the back.
Yeah, Will, we looked it up, remember?
Yes.
I knew I wasn't fucking tripping. I'm like, I know it doesn't have 4 paddles on the back. Yeah, it has it has 2 on the back and then the 2 that are like right behind the bumpers or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like they're actual, like it's not like they're not paddles, like they're buttons.
Yeah, like the Razor has the extra button here.
Oh yeah. I think that's basically what the Gamester's like as well. I also like how the Gamester paddles work. They're nice and big. Do they click easily though? That's like one of my biggest worries is like if they're too easy to press, like you get accidental presses, you know?
The aim clutch on the Razor? What is the aim clutch?
Heard that's basically cheating for gunfights. Oh, God. Too much thinking required?
Oh, you hit a button and it makes your sense different? No.
Is it like would it be an equivalent to like a DPI switch on a mouse?
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Okay. Oh, you hold a button and it lowers your sense. Okay. Oh, so like a sniper button, right? Like there's mice that have like a sniper button you can press and hold down and it'll make your DPI like unbelievably slow.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was on the controller. That's kind of neat. Exactly, a snipe button. God, see? All right, so Will, you said you updated the controller. You said things have been going.
Firmware,
go ahead.
Firmware
please.
update. It disconnected for a little bit after that. Like I said, did some USB tuning. Apparently, there's a power setting that can fluctuate how much power your USBs are getting.
Oh.
And the PC just decides what gets what. So I turned that off and it's been a lot better.
Okay. Are you still looking for a different controller? Are you trying to look for a new main?
I think I'm gonna stick with the Razor for now.
Okay.
I tried the Gambit. That one felt a little weird to me. I have to like hold it. I have to like twist my wrist a little bit more to hold it correctly.
Ooh.
But I got used to it after playing, a few octagons on it.
Okay.
So I could go to the Gambit if I wanted to, which I think I would probably do if I need to get rid of this controller.
Okay. Why did you put the 2v2 on Sunday instead of Saturday? I wanted to play.
production's availability.
And tools, how about you just fucking play anyway? How about
Yeah,
that?
you don't need to do Pro League. Cancel Pro League. Come play.
Pro League's not on Sundays.
I think they have rescheduled matches or something.
Oh.
Yeah, Optic versus SR. It is that Sunday.
Oh, God, tools. Why? They wanted the format changed so badly. Make them fucking delay again. Be like, nah, fuckers are playing on Friday now. Oh, man. No, that should be a good matchup. That should be a really, really... I mean, that's kind of the one, right? I think that's the one people have been waiting for. Besides FaZe SSG, that was a good one for the beginning, but this is the one people... This will be a good one. All right, well, I played a few games. First up, I beat Tiny Tina Wonderlands. And
Nice.
yeah, I had a great time. It was really fun. And excited that is finished. Playing some Borderlands 3 because, again, I'm just itching to play the fourth one. That's all.
You want your Borderlands fix?
I really do, man. I don't know why. Like, I'm just... So I got... Guys, I'm sorry for last week's episode because I was all over the place. I'm all over the place this one too, but like last week, I really fucked up sometimes. The Destiny expansion releases tomorrow. Like, it didn't release last week where I stupidly fucking for some reason thought it was.
You're
So
living a week in the future.
apparently, man. So yeah, the new Destiny expansion releases tomorrow. So I'm just really looking for a looter shooter fix. Pancakes and I got through the rest of the latest episode. So now we're literally just waiting for tomorrow and really excited for that. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm playing Borderlands 3 because I'm just really fucking excited for 4. All the previews that have been coming out have been saying that it's incredible. I know that people have their gripes, myself included, with Randy Pitchford. But there's a huge dedicated team that is making the game. It's not him. So like, apparently the game looks great and I'm really excited for that. Again, get some looter shooter fix in, and they're one of the best to do it. So really excited to play that when it fully releases. Like I said, Destiny 2. Ash, I'll get to your question in a moment, I promise. Yeah, Destiny 2. Pancakes and I finished all the episodic content leading up to the release of this expansion tomorrow. So again, we're just waiting at this point. And I gotta give a weird shout out to Goalie Sniper, as a matter of fact, because he said he was never going to play again. And we were in a voice chat with Pancakes we were playing the other day. And we were talking about how, because the Light and Darkness saga is over, like the 10-year story that they've been telling is officially complete. And that with the Edge of Fate that releases tomorrow is the start of a brand new storyline for the franchise, right? That it's basically the best time it'd be the best time to jump in. If there was ever a time to jump into a game 10 years after it's been released, this would be it, because it's brand new. Like, obviously the gameplay is going to be similar, but like the storyline is brand new. And he is. He texted me the other night, showed me his purchase confirmation for
Jeez.
the Edge of Fate. And yeah, we're fucking ready, man. And I can't believe it. I never thought it would happen. I know you dropped off a long time ago, and I never bothered you about it. So
I finished the final shape and I'm like, I'm done with this grind.
Yep.
done.
You sat back in the fucking recliner and you're like, but yeah, I'm dumbfounded. So shout out to Justin. I'm really fucking excited. I'm curious how this new story is going to go. So there's that. And then Halo Infinite, because played some Firefight and then also the community played it on Friday. I have a shout out included in the shout out section, so I'll wait for that. But it was really fucking fun. We did something really cool and special for this play date. We didn't do any of the wacky modes this time around. Instead, we did a little battle royale testing. And so I'll give a shout out when we get to the shout out section, which Ash asks, Josh, did you ever play the Borderlands, the pre-sequel? For a brief moment, yes. For a brief moment. I didn't finish it. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Suddenly the talking point is that there isn't enough games. This is totally joking. Don't put this on Halo HQ. Oh my God, tools. You know me. I loved the original format. Last time I played D2 was during the sidearm PvP meta. I have 2K hours and haven't played in 2 years. Jesus Christ. Bungie has thoroughly grossed me out. No chance of returning. I completely understand that. Skaz. I think what happened with the marathon stuff is unfucking believable. And also the other things that have happened within that company. All right. Time for some shoutouts. Happy belated birthday to Soul Snipe and Kobe Swift. Happy birthday today to CC. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s over the past week. Hope it was a great time. I did not partake in the 8s. Will, you did partake in the 8s if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I believe I played a couple series.
Yeah.
So I finally won one. Ended my drought. Starting to think I was the problem, and I still think I'm the problem. I probably got carried.
That's how I feel every time, Will.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good time, though.
It is always a good time, for sure. Shout out Dart for the spreadsheet, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, every week, man.
Shout out elated dartboard, you know? All right. Shout out to everyone who joined the community playdate. And again, major shout out to Skizma for allowing us to test out his Battle Royale. He's been doing a fuck ton of work on it, and he has multiple revisions, multiple versions. And yeah, I think it's getting better and better each time. It's getting more intuitive each iteration as well. And like, yes, there's some performance hitches and whatnot that need to be ironed out, and he is well aware. And the really cool thing is that he is very, very receptive to the feedback that is being provided. And the cool part is that considering how much of a work in progress, you know, that this thing is going through, it's still really fucking fun to play. So again, shout out to Skizma for reaching out and allowing us to play it. It was a great time, and would love to get more play sessions in as well. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes John with the fucking 60 bits. Thank you very much. And John with the 26-month resub. Absent with the 20-month resub. Fuse with the 5 gifted. Zarn with the 46-month resub. Zarn, I already said that. Riz with the 23-month resub. Tom with the 10 gifted. Go Poet with the follow. Dip with the 2-month resub. Dip, I don't think I even got your woo. You're going to get an extra woo, Dip. And then Fareed, thank you for the follow as well. Everyone gets a woo, and Dip gets an extra woo. Thank you so much for the resub there. Greatly appreciated. And then shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That includes Shio, Blackout Diode, Pancakes, Voodoo Man, Rostermania Jr., Stego, Raider, Hater, Peanut, One Swole, Daddy Phantom, Riz, Zard, High-Tech, Redneck, Goalie, Cyber, Heavy Raid, Fall, and the man who designed the 8th spreadsheet, Elated Dartboard. Shout out. Hey, you know who we missed, Will?
Who do we miss?
Well, I say miss as in like he wasn't here tonight. Militime!
Oh, yeah.
I miss him.
Damn.
Yeah, I miss him. Drag says, I'm addicted to this Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game. It's a good game. That's a good video game right there. Love that for you. Community creations. Halo memes every day. Go check them out if you're interested, or don't. That's fine too. Old school MLG graphics. I really didn't know how to title this, but Fluff put out a tweet with some what appear to be like graphics that'll be used during like a tournament broadcast or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And they're giving off the old school MLG vibe. So I wanted to give that a shout out. European Halo League updated stream graphics by European Halo League. Those will be shown off, I believe, during the SLC watch party that they're going to be doing. And they look clean, like fresh. Fucking great. Envy returns to Halo. So who are they? This is by Envy. Go check the video out. It's great. Making Halo history, Command Station changing the game for women in esports by Tide the Leader. Another fantastic episode by them. Go check that out. Arlington Major vlog by Blaze. Yes, he is doing some vlog content. He says he'll have a DreamHack one coming at some point, but the Arlington video is now out. So go check that out if you haven't already. And then this is what I was adding earlier on within the show, Will, where I said you reminded me of something.
Yes.
We're talking about charity earlier. Congratulations to Games Done Quick on raising a total of $2,436,614 for Doctors Without Borders. And another really cool thing here is that there was not only one, but two Halo runs during that marathon. Typically, we only get one. Sometimes we get none.
Yeah, right.
So the fact we got two is really fucking cool. The first of which is a Halo 4 legendary run by Coma, and the other is a Halo Reach legendary 4-player co-op run by Mankey, Nervy Destroyer, Kronos, and Dice. So, really fucking cool. Go check those out if you haven't already, and go check out all of the runs over on the Games Done Quick YouTube channel. They're all posted there. You should go check them out. There's some really fucking amazing runs in there. And every year, Will, I'm blown away by the runs, the generosity to the charity and everything. And Will, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for the past, what feels like 5, 6, maybe more years, SGDQ, which is Summer Games Done Quick, which is the one that just happened, it's in Minnesota. They hold it here. Again, for the past however fucking many years, it's been in Minnesota, and I keep telling myself I need to fucking get a ticket and go.
Yeah,
so
that'd be really cool.
Yeah, if they do announce that SGDQ in 2026 is in Minnesota, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm gonna fucking do it because it's really fucking
definitely
cool.
Should.
Absolutely,
it can be taking place in East Coast, West Coast, anywhere. You have a chance to go. I think you should go.
Thank you. I think I will. Tool says, let me crash at the pad and I'll go. Tools, you want to go too? Fuck yeah, dude. Tools, do you do any speed running? Like in your spare time? Oh, John, it's fucking awesome. Like I make it an opportunity to watch every single, like they have 2 major events of the year. They have AGDQ, which is Awesome Games Done Quick in the fall. And then they have Summer Games Done Quick, SGDQ, which happens obviously in the summer. Let's make it an event. Fuck, dude, hell yeah. Let's all go to fucking SGDQ. Will, fucking make the trip up. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. But seriously, though, they do an amazing thing for these charitable organizations, and like they obviously have other events throughout the year too that are online events, but like, and those online events do matter. Those online events do in fact matter. But yeah, the SGDQ and AGDQ every single year, just fucking awesome. And just see the passion in every single run and all the donations and everything. It's just a really cool marathon that happens for literally a week straight. Fuck yeah. Shut up, Frog. Just did some content with a speedrunner. I'm fucking excited. I'm excited. I just watched them. I wanted to make content about infinite speedrunning, but they don't have a very accessible hub. Oh, that's unfortunate. Isn't it haloruns.com? Yeah, shout out haloruns.com. Theatrical says he loves the jersey, Will.
It's a good jersey. It's one of my favorites.
You would say that Theatrical could be quite envious of the jersey you're wearing right now, Will.
God damn it.
Mayhem
envy inbound. Make it happen.
That'd be sick. Like a way to reach out and talk to people. You don't have an into the community. Oh, I understand. But either way, shout out haloruns.com, haloruns.com. And shout out Games Done Quick because they do amazing work. And that's it. That's all I got, Will.
All right.
Which means it's time for you to plug this fucking show.
All right. Patreon. We have one of those, by the way. We do a little extra content, video show, audio show. If you want to check us out, patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. As always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast. Still not an ad, but it'd be pretty fucking cool if it was.
That would be.
Yeah.
We do have a link tree, which can send you to all of our social sites. Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and the merch. Linktree/HCS Pro Talk or ! Any of those sites in chat will send you the link. If you go to hcsprotalk.com, it'll actually send you to haloevolve.co.
Your home for Halo.
We're hosted on Podcast Evolve's site. We have our own little section. And while you're there, be sure to check out their shows such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Book Club, Build with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Year Guide. And Josh, that's all I got.
Will, thank you very much for doing that. And ladies and gentlemen,
breaking news.
The Women of Halo 2020 VET Mosaic is now live with 244 ladies featured. And you can purchase your own right fucking now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it in the chat.
There you go.
Boom. And I will also be purchasing right after we close things out here, which it is time for. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for episode 398. 2 episodes away, Will.
Yeah, 2 away. Damn.
2 away from 400, 2 away from our SLC preview, where we will provide our always wrong predictions. Except where we might have a winner taking place where I think we both have the number 1 spot. Probably.
Well, I guess differently just so we don't have the same.
It's funny you say that because I was thinking of already doing that.
Oh my God.
So it'd be really funny.
And then we would have ended up the same.
Yes. It'd be really funny because it'd be the same and we'd both be wrong anyway. It'd be perfect. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back next week to talk about whatever else happens within the scene. Talk about some more Pro League matches. Like Weasel D says, Shopify Rebellion and Complexity tomorrow should be a good matchup. I hope it's a good matchup because of how Complexity has been playing online lately, and we already know how good Shopify is. So really excited for that one tomorrow. It's great that we have Halo happening nearly every single fucking day, and make sure to go show your support. And that'll do it for us. We'll be back next week, but until then, bye-bye!